In a quiet hamlet surrounded by mountains, there lived a gentle soul named Kiran. He was well loved for his compassion and his eagerness to support others. But despite his kindness, Kiran often felt an ache inside. He couldn't grasp why happiness was so short-lived. Some days he felt uplifted, and other days he felt empty and unsure. One morning, a wise traveler came to the village. He was a wandering sage named Yuvan, known far and wide for his deep wisdom. When Kiran heard of his arrival, he hurried to meet him. "Oh, wise Yuvan," Kiran said, "I try to live kindly and help others, yet I feel sorrow without reason. Why doesn't joy stay forever?" Yuvan gave a warm smile and said, "Walk with me. I have something to show you." Curious, Kiran followed him up a quiet hill. There, in the middle of a great meadow, stood a magnificent tree. Its wide branches stretched across the field, offering shade and shelter. Yuvan pointed at the tree and said, "Look at this tree. It stands tall and strong. But do you think it has never endured storms?" Kiran looked thoughtfully. "Of course it has. It must have faced heavy winds and rains." Yuvan nodded. "Yes, and it still stands, because its roots run deep. Life will challenge you with pain and hardship, but if your roots are built with understanding and wisdom, you will stay strong." Kiran listened with intent. Yuvan continued, "Happiness is like the sunlight on this tree. Sometimes it shines bright, other times clouds hide it, but the tree doesn't stop growing. In the same way, joy will come and go, but you must keep growing." Kiran asked, "But how can I grow deep roots? How do I stay hopeful when sadness visits?" Yuvan replied, "Let me tell you a story. There was once a young prince named Zayan, who lived in a grand palace with every luxury imaginable. Despite all he had, Zayan often felt a deep emptiness. He would sit at night, gazing at the stars, sensing something was missing. One evening, a mysterious man arrived at the palace. He carried an old wooden box and asked to speak with the prince. Zayan, intrigued, welcomed him in. The man placed the box before him and said, "Inside lies the answer to your sorrow. But once you open it, follow its instructions precisely." Zayan opened the box and found only a single candle inside. Confused, he looked up. The man said, "Take this candle to the darkest room in your palace. Light it and wait." Zayan did as he was told. He walked to an old chamber left untouched for years. When he lit the candle, a golden glow filled the room. But soon, shadows began moving along the walls, twisting and forming strange shapes that made his skin crawl. Terrified, he nearly blew out the candle. But he remembered the traveler's words and held his ground. As the shadows danced, he noticed a small light in the corner. Unlike the shifting shadows, this light was calm and steady. The longer he focused on it, the more his fear faded. He realized the shadows couldn't harm him. The light gave him strength. The next morning, Zayan found the traveler and asked, "What were those shadows, and what was that gentle light?" The traveler smiled. "Those shadows were your doubts, fears, and grief. They grow when you focus on them. But that little light, that's your inner strength. If you hold your gaze on that light, darkness cannot defeat you." Yuvan paused and said, "Let me tell you one more story." Far away, there was a village near a mysterious cave. Everyone feared it, for legends claimed those who entered never came back. But one day, a boy named Veer, feeling lost, decided to go in. As he stepped inside, the air turned cold, and the cave was cloaked in darkness. Whispers echoed through the stone, and his heart pounded. Still, Veer took a deep breath and kept walking. In the distance, he saw a faint glow and moved toward it. There, sitting beside a golden flame, was an old man. "Who are you? What is this place?" Veer asked. The man answered, "This cave is the mind. The darkness is fear and sorrow. Most turn back. But those who face it find the flame of truth." He handed Veer a small lamp. "This flame is your hope. Even in life's darkest moments, if you carry this hope, you will always find your way." Veer returned to his village and shared what he had learned. The villagers, moved by his courage, began to face their own fears. The cave was no longer a symbol of terror, but of growth and bravery. Kiran was deeply moved. "How do I become that light?" he asked. "How can I stop sadness from taking over?" Yuvan gave him 3 lessons. First, face your fears. Sadness grows when you run from it. Face it, understand it, and it will no longer control you. Second, find your light. No matter how dark your thoughts become, Remember you carry strength within. Nurture it, and never let the darkness define you. Third, never lose hope. Bad days will come, but you are more than those moments. Hold on to hope and you will rise every time. Kiran understood now. Sadness wasn't the enemy. It was a guide, a teacher. He began to practice gratitude. He continued helping others, but now accepted life's shifts with grace. Though sadness still visited, it never stayed for long. His heart grew lighter, his mind clearer. So remember, darkness may come, but you have the power to be the light. Even a small flame can brighten the night. Keep shining, keep growing, and happiness will always find its way back to you. If the story makes you think, helps you, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, and share. I will be back with more interesting and exciting stories in life. Thank you for watching.